Hello, Facebook fans. WTF? Feeling blue? These bubbles, cheer that right out. What are these, Chaz?
Oh, Dan, absolutely they will, buddy. This is a little champagne from France. It is a grower champagne. We'll get into that in a second. First of all, Chaz Martin here, Executive Chef Dan Landsberg at Hotel Zaza Dragonfly. Great to have you here in the poolside lounge. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this space. This is our lounge space on the weekends. We do a lot of private events here. We're actually sitting on the pool right now, and our champagne's sitting on top of the hot tub. So, yeah, real fun, very versatile space. Always fun to see what the big heads do with this in the wintertime. A couple fun things to talk about. I'll let Dan tell you about our upcoming wine dinner on Monday, Daniel.
Monday, the owners of Lang Twins Winery, Randy and Charlene, will be here. We're doing 5 courses sitting down, 1 course walking around. Their wines, our food. It's going to be a great time. We have a guest appearance by the Redneck Sommelier. That is always a sight. So come on down, call us, 214-550-9005.
9500. No, that was good. That was good.
Or see Martin at hotelzaza.com to make your reservations. $95 a head. I think it's a pretty good deal.
It is.
That's Monday. What's tonight?
Awesome. Tonight is our Movember Gala. As you all know, and if you can't see from here, it's a lighting issue. I've been growing my mustache now the better part of a year. I had a little trim the other day. I wanted to go with my champagne theme. I call this the French Tickler, and it is very thin. It was very painful to do, and it took a lot of time and precision. But I thought it went well with our champagne today. So anyway, Movember Gala tonight. The end of Movember, as we've said before, November is to prostate cancer awareness, as October is to breast cancer awareness. It's a newer thing, and come out, show your support. There'll be about 200 or 300 people here. It's $25 to get in, and that goes to charity. We'll have some free passed cocktails and some passed food. It'll be a fun evening. A lot of mustaches and mustache rides. Getting into the wine. This is a grower champagne, as I said. This is Pierre Gimonet. So there is a world of champagne that very few people have heard of, and it's called grower champagne. What that means is that it's grown and made by the same people. So they own 50 acres, give or take, in Champagne, and it's all made in-house. They use all of their grapes, and you have to use, I think it's 95% of your own grapes in the champagne to be called a grower champagne. Now, what's the biggest difference? Why don't you hear of these things more often? 2 reasons. One, they aren't a multi-billion-dollar champagne house. They don't have the funding behind them for the advertisement, and they only make a fraction of what the big champagne houses make. So this Pierre Gimonet is, the total production of the entire winery is about 17,000 cases. So if you compare that to Veuve Clicquot, which is a great champagne, we sell a lot of it, they make about 2 million cases of their yellow label alone. So you can understand the difference. I'm not going to say that smaller is better, but I'm sure Dan can answer this question better than I can. Dan, do you cook dinner for 1,000 better, or do you cook dinner for 1 or 2 better?
1. 2.
2. 2's better than 1.
Better than
Obviously, 1's
yes.
lonely.
It's the loneliest number I heard.
The Loneliest is a song. Great song.
Great song.
So it's all about hands craftsmanship. The grapes are picked by hand. It's a whole different attention to detail than you get from the big champagne houses. This is a Blanc de Blanc. What does that mean? There's 3 grapes used in Champagne: Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, which you don't see much, and then Chardonnay. This is all Chardonnay. That's why they call it Blanc de Blanc. That's what that means. So it's 100% Chardonnay grape, very light, very crisp, real easy to drink. You get that crispness a lot and that acidity with champagnes that are made from 100% Chardonnay. Dan, tell me what you cook that goes well with this.
You know, I think with the holidays coming up, a nice freshly popped oyster, or maybe a nice roasted diaper sea scallop would really nice. It's creamy, but it's acidic at the same time, so you'll cut some of the fat in either that scallop or oyster. Yet it's still creamy, so it bridges, and it's not this weird thing where your mouth's saying one thing, the wine's saying another thing, the scallop's saying another thing. It all kind of blends together and complements itself.
That's a perfect way of describing it too. You really do get that creaminess. You don't see that with a lot of champagnes. What I did here, I poured it into a wine glass. I like all the aromas that you get out of a wine glass versus a champagne glass. That's why the wine glass is built this way. So you can toss the wine around in there and all those flavors grow and bounce around in the glass. And in a champagne glass, you don't get that. Personal preference of mine, some people think I'm crazy, but it's easier to get the flavor profile. So this is Pierre Giminet Blanc de Blanc Grower Champagne. Folks, ask your local grocery store or come in and see us about grower champagnes. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff and fun for the holidays.
Are we going to have this on our New Year's Eve menu, Chaz?
Buddy, we will have this in New Year's Eve. Dan brought up a great point. Dan is cooking an amazing New Year's Eve dinner. We will have a 3-course sitting, and then we'll have a 4-course sitting for later in the evening. And then as always, we'll have a big, 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 big New Year's Eve party that will start around 9 p.m. Dan, what else do you have here, buddy? I'm out.
I have a half a glass. I think I'm going to make it an empty glass. Cheers. WTF.
God bless. Thank you all very much. Have a nice weekend and hope to see you tonight, New Year's Eve, Lang Twins dinner on Monday. Thank you.